Alrighty, my time in Portia. We are back to try to get a couple of weapons and some heals. We're going to go back into the Ingalls Mines today. Day 21. The first thing we're going to do though is check for birthdays. Today is Merlin's birthday. Merlin likes small chairs and silicone chipsets. I have the silicone chipsets for sure. She also likes strange soup, which there is no recipe for. Um, but I'm kind of tempted to give her one of these small chairs. Yes, I am. Well, let's first get this iron ore out of our bag and this relic. Let's get this bonsai tree relic out of our bag. And I guess we were completely out of ore because it did not sort into the ore box. Alright, so let's get something from Merlin and feed our puppy dog. And if nobody wants my attention this morning, I'm going to head on out to the Ingalls Mines. What? Looks like I've got mail, so it's possible that I may be in demand. You have a wonderful day, my sweet. Have an absolutely marvelous day. Mommy's got to go be a hero. Alright, so let's do a small chair for Merlin. She should be easy to find. Now, if she's not in the museum, you all know that the game has plotted against me. Because she's always there. Good morning, Ack.
I'm learning more and more about the world from Petra. I cannot believe how much has changed. I also haven't had any interfacing time since I've been here. It's very different. I don't have any direction.
I know. I want you to hook up with me and I will give you lots of direction. I have so many of your chipsets. Ooh, I see a Christmas tree. From Merlin. Lovie, the uplifter we found yesterday was in perfect condition and can be operated. Dr. Shu said he had never seen such a powerful cosmetic machine before. All we need to do now is install it in Dr. Shu's clinic. I hope you are still willing to help. I left the machine in his clinic, but to install it, you'll need to bring some copper wires and carbon steel bars. Merlin. From Ursula, builder. We figured out a way to the all source. Come and see me, Ursula. From the Commerce Guild, there's my tempering liquid. Thank you very much. So yeah, I'm in demand. I had plans. I still have plans. I still want to go to Ingalls Mine. Okay, this is for Merlin. What does she want? She wanted copper wires and carbon steel bars. Copper wires and carbon steel bars. She didn't. That's all she needs. Let's see. Yep, that's all she needs. No, I'll just go ahead and take them all. I'll just go ahead and take them all and run over in there. Do my inspection. Run up to the clinic. Not too bothered about Ursula. I'm not ready to deal with Ursula right now. I don't know why I drew a blank on her name. I had just gotten her name when we were in the mayor's office. And then I was trying to talk about her and couldn't think of it. Yeah. She's no Molly. She doesn't have a Molly personality, in my opinion. Always walking around doing her baton. Okay, a couple more. Excuse me. I already have my tea sitting here, so I can liquidate as needed. Alright, so that's done. We'll head up to the clinic. Oh, sorry. The tumbling is because, of course, I've been playing Pumpkin Days. Oh, it's so hard to just go from one set of controls to another. I have to use that mouse button, which is a tumble button in this game. All right, hello. Okay, install.
This is incredible! This relic can change people's faces freely and painlessly. I've already tried it several times. I've written a letter to my teacher. He'll be excited as I am. Well,
You think?
I don't know how many people will actually use it. It is scary technology after all. But if you ever want to try it, be my guest.
Okay. No, thank you. All right, I don't want to change my face. Look out, you almost hit me. No, I did hit you because you were moving too slow and I was trying to get to the door. Okay. Let's go on over here and see if Merlin is in the museum. Oh, bummer. Fell short. Gotta get out of there. Oh, that's probably Ursula though. Let's see if Merlin's in the museum. She doesn't appear to be, because of course it's her birthday and I'd like to give her a gift. So she's not where she is all the time. She's not in here where she usually is all the time. There should be another whole birthday map where they just show you where people might be for their birthdays.
If we do somehow find this all-source AI, I can't imagine how far it'll advance our sciences. I guess I can understand why the Council wants to use it against Duvos. It's just that as a researcher, I don't agree. So this Mr. Musa said he's a big sponsor of the Atara Research Institute. I suddenly like him a lot more.
Okay, can I get a word in edgewise? Thank you. Here's your chair. Happy birthday. All right. Glad you like it. I mean, I didn't get to even say hello. She just started venting on me about all those things. All right, I've been using a lot of these again. I haven't needed any advanced engines. I've been finding those in the desert abandoned ones anyway, so I don't think I'll buy those. All right, we are off to Ingalls Mine. We are not going to be distracted any further. I want that. Oh, I think they're doing the grand opening. They are. I gotta get to the hot springs first. Oh my goodness gracious, I totally forgot. Today's the grand opening. I missed it. I think I missed it. There was an orange circle over this on my map, and now there's nobody here. I'm so forgetful, especially when it's in real life. There's a day in between when I play this. But yeah, on my map there was an orange circle, and now it's gone. I missed it. It timed out. I came too late. Bummer. Oh well. I might as well go back to do what I was doing. Oh, darn. Darn, darn, darn. Because I think I would have gotten some more XP out of that during the announcement. Oh well. Back to Dana's. Doggone it. As soon as I saw that orange circle, I remembered. But it was in the morning, and it is now mid-afternoon, midday. All right, let's go on down. Okay, again, not my favorite thing. Let's get this stuff out of the way. We're going to protect ourselves. We need our hammer. Don't look forward to it. But I want that sword. So we're going to repeat level 4. We're not going to try level 5 yet. We're going to try to repeat level 4. See if random number generator gives us the same layout. And that tucked into that little cave area that there is okay, got both of them. Oh, I'm going too fast. I'm not back used to the controls for this game. It's totally different playing my Pumpkin Days, which is what I've been playing for hours. Trying to get caught up, taking time off to do my marathon. I kind of got behind. Okay, so where are we going? We need to go up here and up here and up here, right? And over here and up here. Okay, and then we'll go over to here. All right. Okay, so let me take a really good look. Okay, there's another enemy. Because it was an unexpected find for me to see that sword in that stone was completely unexpected. And there it is. There it is. Oh, what? Health recover? Oh, no. This isn't... Oh. This isn't the level 50 sword that you can get in the plaza later on. Oh, that hurts my feelings. I just assumed it was the same sword in the stone that you end up being able to retrieve from the plaza later on in the game. And I was incorrect. That's just wrong that they would tease you like that. That's just a regular, and it wasn't a health spot for me when I found it before. It didn't have the health regen like it did just then. Maybe even for that you had to be level 50. But yeah, that sucks. Okay, I'm gonna finish this level and then I'm gonna go ahead and go hook up with Ursula with a regular sword with my hammer, because So I can't get a level 50 sword like I wanted. So yeah, there's no need for me to complete this level again. I might as well go to level 5. Honestly, I am just so disappointed. Alright, so up we go. Let's go find Ursula. Get our next mission assignment from her. At least the resources... Ooh, hit me in the head. At least the resources are good in this dungeon. Can always use the iron and whatnot that you get. Okay, so she can't be in the research center now, though. Alright, she's over at South Block. She may be in her room. We shall see. Nope, she's walking around, bullying the wildlife. See what I mean? They're so aggressive. Like, she's beating up these mat crabs and stuff. I'm gonna just let her do what she's doing, and I'll just wait until all the stuff, all the goodies, flows my way. Especially the mat crabs, because that's gold. She's just a bully. Because these are the ones that are not aggressive. Maybe that's what's turned them all aggressive. These people come in here and just attacking them unprovoked. Are you done? I guess it's just the mad crabs you don't like. And see, he's over here doing the same thing. Total bullies. Alright, let's see, where'd she go? She's over here killing another poor crab. And I'm just benefiting from it. Alright.
Time is ticking. If that rogue knight somehow gets ahead of us, there's no telling what that could mean for the free cities. Builder, glad you're here. The operation is about to start. Let me explain. From the locator computer, we've uncovered that to reach the all-source location, we'll need to manually turn on 3 keys at 3 separate locations. Following? We have identified these locations, but 2 of them are in the somber marsh, north of Portia. And from what I've gathered, they're hard to get to. That's priority number 1 for you builders. You and Higgins are to build up all the necessary links with the marsh. Since you got here first, you get to pick which route you want to establish. The western route or the eastern route. Just so you know, the western route is a bit tougher to build. I would have picked this one as well. Here are the diagrams you'll need for this route. Be quick about it. We don't know when the rogue knight will spring back into action. In the meantime, we have a team prepared to take a dive into the location south of the marsh.
Okay. Alright. Alright. So first thing I need to do is make some DD stops. I was trying to figure out how many more. With dealing with her alone, there's going to be 3 more stops. So I need to make 3. Then I will work on her ramp. Let's just grab a little wood. I didn't get to go into the abandoned ruins yet today, which saddens me. Yeah, I'm just having a bad day all around. I didn't get the sword out of the stone. I haven't been to the abandoned ruins to take advantage of my rental, my access. Okay, let's go first and build our DD stops. We need 3. And we'll go ahead and take a look at her ramp. Make sure we have everything we need. Navigation light, paddle boat, transmission, metal ramp. Alright, so large pipe 2, we have 4. Aluminum plates 2, we have 30. Military engines, we have 3. Okay, we need to make a control. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong thing. Y'all, auto pump, help me. Okay, I need 3 more of those. Oh shoot, I've got to buy the factory first. Oh no. I'm gonna be stuck with them until I get that ramp done. Ay, puñeta. Okay. Let's just collect and collect ourselves. Let's be composed. Let's not get all in a panic. I just don't have enough money to purchase the factory, but we're not going to let that bother us. We'll go ahead and pick up all the things and figure out what to do to get that money. I know one thing I can do is catch kingfish. Catching kingfish is guaranteed money no matter what the market is. Because even if it's just plain old 100%, that's 5,000 per fish. I keep turning myself just a little bit too far here. Let's try this one from this direction. Alright, that's better. Alright, so, we were well short of what we need to buy that factory. Let's see. 45,000. Well, we're closer than we were. I think it takes 48.5 and some various materials, which we may possibly even have in our backpack right now. Okay, excuse me y'all while I check my notebook. I believe I have it in here. Alright, factory, 20 composite wooden boards, 2 advanced engine, 20 aluminum plates. So let's sort everything, get everything where it goes, and then pull what we need. Okay, let's see, materials. Alright. Composite wood board, aluminum plates, and 2 advanced engines. Okay. Advanced engines. Composite wooden boards and aluminum plates. I have everything but the money. Yeah, I have everything but the money. What was it I said I could sell? I sold the training dummies. That made me a nice bit of money. Oh, I know. One of the things I could sell was my, oh, I definitely want to get rid of that. Nobody buys these glasses. I do have extra relic pieces. Yeah, I have 21 of these. I wonder why I couldn't make bandages from those. Alright, let's see. I have a ton of fiber I could sell. I have a lot of these too, wow. Yeah, I have these fabrics left over from bandy rats, but I couldn't make any bandages out of those when I tried. I have quite a few of those. How much are these? Not enough. Okay, so we want to get rid of these 2 items. At a great loss, mind you. But that's just the way it goes in this game. Yes, the enhanced iron sword. Yeah, I think I'm getting close to the 3,000 I might need. I think all I need is 3,000. I'll double check with A&G in the morning. Okay. Oh. Wow, harmonicas are worth a lot. I could sell 3 of those. I could sell 2 small daggers. I could sell 2 carving knives. I'll just keep 1 of each of these over $100 gifts. Sapphire necklaces. I have the recipe for that if I need to make more. I can get rid of those. Can definitely get rid of the magnetic bracelets. It's not something I give as a gift. Okay, those are my badges. The beds. I can get rid of the beds. This palm mat I wanted to save for Oaks for his birthday. I have 4 of these books. I can sell 3 of them. I can sell 2 of these books. I can sell 2 of these. There was something, oops. Gold ginseng is worth 150. I think I'm gonna save that for when for the next time I have to go through this and try to make some money quick. I'll save those. What was it I saw? Sewing machine. I can sell 1 of these. I'll save 1 of those for Carol's birthday. Food is usually worth a little bit of money. None of these are. Okay. Stone I can make into wood, so we'll hold on to it. I need resources. I never like to sell resources. Let's not do that. Let's not even look at that. Now see, I do have duplicate pieces of several of these relics. Like I have 4 of these soldier pieces. I could get rid of 3 of those. And these discs, I can only give AC 1 of them. So all the extras could be sold. Alright, I think I have enough stuff in my backpack to, and these cassettes, still haven't figured out how to use them. I tried, in combination like with the boombox. I tried to use the boombox. I've tried a couple different things and I've had no luck. So I will just hold on to those. Alright, so here we go. We are just going to go lay our head down until the morning. And then we're going to go sell a bunch of stuff. Could sell a couple of those hats and tea sets. I think I have 4 tea sets now. Alright, good night. Day 22. Do we have any birthdays? No, we don't. The last birthday we're going to have is Polly's. And then my birthday follows his. Alright, I'm hoping I'm correct that it's only 48,000. I have enough stuff that I can sell to get up to 48,000. Good morning, my love. Mommy's so sorry she has not gotten your toys yet, but you're going to have them for Christmas. Even if I have to rob somebody, if I have to beat up one of these tourists on the road, they're going to give me enough money to buy you a toy for Christmas. Hello,
Hey,
Chihuahua. How are you?
there are plenty of rules for fishing. Each
There
time.
sure are. Not.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Okay. From Town Hall. We're having a celebration for winter solstice on the 23rd of this month at Central Plaza at 10 o'clock sharp. Everyone is invited to attend. Please try to bring along an assortment of food types for the hot pot. From Toddy. How are you? I hope you haven't been hunting pinecocks lately. Of course I prefer you not hunt any animals. Anyway, I've been very busy as of late. The Starlight Island Reserve has required a lot of me. It's almost finished though. You should stop by sometime, Toddy. P.S. Leave your weapons and anything dangerous at home when you come. Civil Corps, my mucus. Commerce Guild, thank you. My tempering liquid. Ooh, I got 5 this time. Nice. And another slingshot. Another slingshot. Doggone it, I have to buy this. Make this factory a reality. Let's see what we can get rid of. Okay, so we'll sell you 2 of these. 3 of these. 3 of these. Both of these. This. This. These. 2 of these. 2 of these. 3 of these. This. I'm very fortunate the market is up right now. I'm really making some good deals here. Getting a lot of money. All right. I'm quite a bit ahead of Higgins, but why should we change our routine now? We'll still try to hold him down, suppress him as much as we can. Ooh, and there's a double red. 4,900. 13. 12. We need to take the most we can get. And it's a double red S level, so hopefully that will pay off for us. Alright, so what are we up to now with just those sales? 51,000. Alright, but I still want to get rid of these beds and a couple of other things at this market rate. This is a good market rate. So let's head on down to Higgins Furnace and then we'll go to Polly's. Okay, and I see an exclamation point over there. Someone needs my services. But let me take care of my little bit of business first. Alright, so you do the beds. Take that. Take that. I think that's it. I think everything... Oh, and you can take the fiber. Everything else went to Django. Yeah. Not bad. Oh, we still have these. We still have one of each of those. Oh, no, not everything. I'm glad I checked this row. Alright. And one sewing machine. Okay, so that's all of that. Well, those are all keepers. I need to pick up those other 2 DD stops off. Okay, so you can't do this book. That book may not be sellable. I think I tried to sell that book before. I will try Martha since she's a food vendor, but it didn't come up at Django's. Yeah, I don't think that book can be sold. Because these are 3 different types of vendors and none of the 3 of them could buy it. Yeah, and Mars can't buy it either. Yeah, that book can't be sold. Okay. Well, I guess that's it. He can have that. I have a bunch of those at home. I just picked that up. All right, so we are ready to see who's this exclamation point. Who needs me over here? Oh, Merlin. Merlin, wait, Merlin. You're pretty good at finding stuff in the Collapsed Wasteland, right? Could you help me? Sure, I will. Great, I've heard of this big old inactive robot in the Collapsed Wasteland. If you bring it back, I might be able to fix it up.
Why do you need an old robot?
I think the robot might have been used for harvesting. If I can get it to work again, it could be a big benefit to Portia. Just think of how much time we could spend on other things when robots do all the work. You can find the robot in the Collapsed Wasteland. It might be broken into parts, so you'll have to look around a bit. Yes, ma'am. I happen to know exactly where that robot is. I'd be happy to fetch him for you. You doing your Tai Chi with the girls? All right, I don't hate you for it. Okay, so let me go to A&G, get this factory so that I can start making the part I need for that metal ramp. Oh, it's gonna mean moving so much stuff. All right, metal. Let's see, construct. Confirm. All right, let's see where we put you. I want you out of the way as much as possible. Let's rotate you. I don't want you facing that direction. This is actually pretty good. I'd like it. Let's see how we like that. With the pathway beside it, that may be too crampy. Like when I go to water my plants, I may not like that. But I do hope to have, and I think I put it in backwards. I think I just saw the front control panel is facing the wrong way. Dagnabbit. Let's go see. It is. Ay. Because I so did want it. That's why I'm being a nudge. Because I hate the factory. There's a load scene to get into it, to use it, and it's got great storage though. You can put so much stuff in it, but it takes up too much space. It's not the best. I don't want you moving my, yeah, see, you're too far over there. Okay, so now the door is in the right direction. But there's just a couple of components that you have to have it for, which kind of sucks. Alright, so let's go get them. Now, did that leave me enough money to get my child his Christmas gift? It better had. It just better had. Look at that. Moved my stuff into the gate. But that's not bad. Most of them are still out here. Alright, so we'll go ahead and put these. I'll leave that one because it's working. And I'll grab one of these. I'll leave those because they're working. I'll let everything finish what it's doing. if it's doing something. And then the other ones I will move after. I think I'm going to leave my advanced one out here for a pinch. Don't think I want to move it just yet. Alright, let's go on in here. Yes, alright, so these need to be in my hot bar. Yep, I can buy him one toy. One toy. Gosh, I feel like the worst doggy mommy in the world. I've been promising him toys since we got him. Okay, so what I'm doing is I'm installing the machines in the factory, and instead of having to power them up out there, you power them up in here, and this one generator runs all the machines. Then you go to this little work table in here. It's just like the work table out there, except that you can do everything in here. I mean, there's just everything. And when you don't have the materials that you need, so let's say for instance I wanted to make let me just find something simple. I wanted to make a wall light or something, a dining table for instance, and you don't have the item that you need, you can just go into view and pull that item from your storage boxes that are outside of the factory. So I could go ahead and grab 12 copper, and it will make the copper bars and the copper pipes to make the table. If I go into wood, I can grab the 16 wood, it'll make the two boards to make the table. So it's, you know, it's a factory. So what I need that I can't make out there are these titanium bars for one, and let's go ahead. I haven't gotten access to the ruins that gives me titanium, but you can make these titanium bars. And what else is new in here? We can make steel balls and gears. Nothing new, I don't think, in fibers. Nothing new there. But here we can make these advanced composite boards and titanium plates. Again, this is what we're going to need this sapphire for. We're going to need a bunch of these, but we need sapphires to make them and the titanium ore. But right now what we need are these boards, because and this is the one thing that you need purple resin for. The one thing. Alright, so I have gone out to my storage boxes, grabbed the purple resin, my ironwood, and my hardwood, and now I can make this. You can transfer all, but I don't, because I don't want all my stuff in here. Okay, so I think I needed, I don't know how many I needed, so I'll start at making 6. What I don't like is that it produces whatever you've created comes up in this little red tray. So that means you have to come back in here to get it. So here's a bunch of stuff that I just transferred in here. Now I can even get rid of my other storage boxes, the safety boxes, because this space holds 300 items. So like, I don't have to go back out there and put these away in the relic box. These are things that I'm not gonna be using anyway. gifts, possible gifts, I can come back in here and grab all of those. I'm going to go ahead and put a few resources in here. Those are things that I just got from Dana's Mines. Yeah, I'll go ahead and put a little of this too. Alright, I'm not going to put all my mucus or my tempering liquid in here. If I need those for something, I will bring them in and transfer them like I just did. And I missed something. I missed one of the machines. Okay, so that's how the factory works. So I need to wait for it to make those advanced composite boards. In the meantime, I'm just going to reposition a few things here. Now that I know where it's going. And I'm hoping that it doesn't crowd my gardening, my planter boxes too much, because I don't want to have to remove it. I don't want to have to move it again. Okay, so you need fuel. There we go. And so it did take all of the fuel out of the machines that I moved into it, and that's what I actually fueled it with, fueled the factory with. Okay, so let's see how this little walkway is. Yeah, I guess it's not too bad. I can do my gardening, and it's good I have lights in there already. It's good I have lights. And we'll move this one here. So yeah, so factory has arrived. And we'll just go ahead and redo all of this. Go grab our little furnaces. I got moved over here. If I cancel. If I put them in my backpack, put in inventory, it'll stop producing and it'll also empty it of fuel, so that's why I have to carry them without doing that, because I want them to continue doing what they're doing. And once all the furnaces and cutters and everything that I have out here have finished doing what they're doing, I will take a couple of them inside the factory. I'm not going to put everything in the factory. I think I'm going to keep one of each out here. So again, I can avoid that cutscene when I just need, some charcoal. I don't want to go into the factory to pick up a piece of charcoal. I'll just leave a furnace out here to make that charcoal. And I'm going to leave this advanced skiver out here. I put the basic skiver inside, so I can do both. I can make fabric cloth and stuff inside the factory and outside the factory. When you're doing something quick like a commerce guild commission, it's just so much quicker to just throw it on a machine like you always did. What the factory saves you from is having to refuel all your machines constantly, because it stays fueled for so long. So yeah, I would normally put a blender in there, but I'm pretty happy with my blenders where they are. I really am. They're convenient right now. Did I get enough pieces for anything? I did not. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with my blenders and cookers and stuff right there, so I don't think I'm going to move them. I did want to move my house, though, once I knew that factory was in. I figured I would slide my house over a little bit, but I do have to move these guys out of the way. right. It's a chore, but it's, it's an advancement. You've moved up in the game, which is why you have all of this. Oh, I can't move you. You have advanced in the game to the point where you have all these new resources, equipment, and sources. So let me get these, what did I need? Water storage. 2 water storages. Let me get those started, and I will go and move my house. All right, so that's going to be $6,000. So that'll be a toy for the baby too. Mommy's just waiting now. Mommy's waiting for the market to come down, boo-boo. Just waiting for that market to come down. All right, let's get into A&G before they close. I think they close at 1800. Let's get in here and move our house. And that'll be it for a while with our land. Eventually, we'll buy that last section of land, but not right now. Right now, we just got ourselves no. What am I displacing? My lamp? It shouldn't be the work table. No, it's not, so it must have been the lamp. Street light, whatever. Alright, now I need to move my work table forward. So okay, so this is it. This is it for a little while. Okay, Albert, I'm holding you up. I know you're about ready to get off work, and I'm in here in your book. I know. Don't be like that. I have things to do. And A&G is one of the places I have to do it. Alright, so now we've opened up this area here. I saw somebody's hungry. Alright, let's get the food down. And I believe, let's see. I think I'm gonna only these 2 need feeding? Oh, okay. Alright. I'm gonna give you 60. And we're gonna give you 60. Oops. Okay. So there we have that. And we'll harvest that wheat to make more dough. I'm not sure about that little puppy dog house. But when I put his toys down, yeah, I'll leave that because I'm going to need space for his toys. Alright, so we are finished with this. We'll go ahead and grab this one, put that in inventory, and we're going to leave this one out here. And we're going to take one of these. This one's staying, this one's staying, these are staying. Okay. We shall move you right here for now. And grab this guy. Alright. Okay, so that's that one. And then we'll put you right here. Put you a little forward since you're so small. I don't want you sideways though. I want you to be facing forward, please. Oh my gosh. It's almost time for me to go. Wow, this was a long day. And I didn't really get that much done other than purchasing the factory. Alright, let me go ahead and grab these. I don't know if I'm going to be able to catch Anton. Anton. I think, nope, he's gone to the bistro. Please don't go to your apartment. Don't go to your apartment. I don't want to. I want to get this now. Oh, these were for Remy. I thought they were a
I
community
heard
one.
about the knight from Arlo. If he's really as tough as I'm told, then we might need an army to subdue him. Toadie's worried that people will run him out of town for what he did. If people do that, I don't blame them, but I don't think they will.
I think you're right on all accounts. Thank you. If you run into any trouble, don't hesitate to ask our Civil Corps for help. Y'all ask me for help. Why would I come to you? I'm the hero. You guys are always coming to me for help. Alright, so... Oh, I forgot all about getting the robot pieces. I gotta go get the robot pieces. Let me take transport. I can still take transport. I don't have to run over there. Sewage plant. Stop. Confirm. Yeah, I know where the pieces are. There's one over by the gate. Well, I'll go get this one down here. And I'm sorry, Toadie, but if one of those birds comes up on me, I'm gonna kill it. Okay? Just telling you. I am not taking any mess off of them birds. They're vicious. Okay, where's this other piece? This is the one piece I didn't see ahead of time. Ah! Let me go! See? Do you see that? Do you see that? I was not messing with them. Come on, get it so I can arm myself. I don't care what Toddy says. They deserve to die. You know, they're throwing their poop on you. I wasn't talking to them. I wasn't bothering them. I really wasn't even in their personal space. Nothing like that. And they just started attacking me. I'm sorry, but I am not taking that kind of mess. Okay, this one is... I don't remember there one being way over there. See? You see what I mean? I'm here minding my own business, trying to get out of here to get this relic piece. And these things are throwing their poop at me. I don't see why he thinks people are supposed to take that kind of abuse. Okay, the first piece we ever found was way over here by this building. So let's go get that one first. Okay, so we'll have this ready for Merlin tomorrow. I wish he didn't have to go through that little... I mean, we've already gotten that message. Alright, so let's see. Where are they? It's 1, 2, and 3. Alright, so then we have these machines that we have to put inside the factory, and then we sort everything back into storage. Alright, so we got all 3 pieces for Merlin. Let's get out of here, or we have to kill some more of these dodo birds. We'll go by just in case she's hanging out at Martha's. It's probably too late. Plus the transport stops at 2400, so we'll just run on out the gate. And we will check and see if we can get that middle ramp going. Are you at Martha's or are you in your house? Looks like she's in her house. I cannot access her in her house. We're not that good of friends. We are not friends. She didn't even enjoy our date. She's in Petra's house. Why is she always at Petra's house? She has a nice house. I've been in her house. I burgled her house. I sure did. I burgled everybody's houses at the beginning of the game. But she's always in Petra's. I don't know if they got the locations mixed up because they have two different houses. They have separate houses. Alright, let's go check. So, what they did was put a control thing out here. Once you start, once you ask it to make something, I don't know if you noticed when I went in there, there wasn't anything at the door. But once I put some machines in there, then that control panel came up at the door. Alright, metal ramp. We need 3 steel frames. I'm going to make, we need 3. There are 3 there. That'll give me 15 total. That'll leave me a dozen after I do what I gotta do. Okay, that sounds good. That sounds good. I want to have some in storage, so. Alright, so that's happening. So we have the robot pieces for Merlin. We have the middle ramp for Ursula. We need to go in here and put down these machines that we have in our backpack. Alright, so we have one of those, one of these. Alrighty, number 3 and number 2. Okay, I think that's all the machines I'm gonna put in here. And I do like this. I like this a lot. When you're on the assembly station, it'll show you what parts need to still be added, but in here it gives you it by percentage. I really like that a lot. But it is time to go to bed. Yes, it is. Okay. So yes, we'll see what the market is tomorrow. If it's back down around 100%, no more than 105, I will buy toys for my boo. I'm not going to go over 105%, but I'll go up to 105% for him because he's been a good puppy dog and he has waited and waited and waited for his toys. And I gotta get that baby his toys for Christmas. And we're almost there. We are almost at Christmas time and I have not gotten him a single thing. So he's getting at least one toy, hopefully tomorrow. Alright then, we shall say good night.